And we are live. Alright, let's go. It's time to go hunting for a whale, isn't it? With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sanu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. High frequency is back. Do you hear it on your end, Francis? Could be my mic. Let me try something. I'll try. Do. Alright, is the high frequency still there? Huh. My program shows literally nothing going through the mic. Like if I look here, whenever I don't talk, that stays completely empty. Is it only there when I talk, or is it also when I don't talk? Ah, so when I talk, it's there. Ooh. See here. So, where is it coming from? How do I fix mic settings? Get over out of my thumbnails file. Explain feedback, yes. That'll, alright. Let's see. Into the device manager. Audio. No clues. Could be cable noise. Do I need a separate? All right. Yeah, I'm not using a headset mic. I'm not using the mic on the headset. This one's supposed to be a higher quality here. Supposed to be. If I switch the mode on it, let's see. Maybe turn the gain down a little bit. How bad is it? Omnidirectional. Try a long sentence. I'm sentencing a long sentence. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sanu. I am Alphino Lavalier, and these are my companions, Magnanimous Darkblade and Sid Garland. Anything? What if I also, do that? Yeah, okay. I've, like, unplugged the mic and plugged it back in twice, and other stuff. Okay, Francis says it's gone. Matt says it might be gone. Alright, what lines did I miss because it was auto-playing? With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sanu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Netherlings, deliver your Vanu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sanu. Chief Zundu is boundless. Alright, and then Alphino says what I read. Okay. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel shod contraption from which you saved Lanu Vanu. Alas, no, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanu Vanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanu Vanu. Aye aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek the key to Az's Law. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sanu, what exactly is this Az's Law? Beware, Netherlings, for the blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours where key is kept. Deep within the bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lanu Vanu, for his stone gives way to water wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sanu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. Alright. Ooh, ether current. Ooh, piece of candy. Yoink. Alright, got it done. Next one, next quest. So Azathoth is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the knights in Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Alright. Speak with Lanu Van. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Kanu Valley, foremost keeper of tales, but neglect not to present itself with a humility of respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kanu Valley with a bow. Alright. I can do that. I'll humor him if he'll give me what I need. There he is. Where am I typing? Wrong spot. Zephyr winds at your beck and sunshine to warm your bow. Traveler from below, Kanu Valley, keeper of tales hears your words, and she remembers. In times long ago in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the White is among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water, but hated the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, they may turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods praise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea, to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw from whence came the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up the isles and earth and guides these people to the sea, to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, and yet now he must consume them? Kanu Valley knows no tales like this. That's because he's not the real god, he's a primal. Alright, speak with Alphanu. Anyway, I found out that he's a primal. So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes, technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alphanu? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no, that is unless you have interest in the intricacies of the Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing. By my god, that's it, Alphino, my boy. I can kiss you. What we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this: we tow a suitably appetizing island through the sea of clouds, in essence fishing for our white flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should McNormus fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Sounds fun. Oh, he won't fail, and if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well? Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip, while you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose that we speak with Chief Sanu. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Hold on, I got 2 ether current quests over here. Ether current. See, I'm missing 1 that's just hanging around, and 2 from quests, so these 2. Accept. Ganu Valley cannot escape unending thunderstorm of buzzing bugs, and desires to sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganu Valley has idea to soothe bugs droning, but delirious from exhaustion. Netherling goes in Ganu Valley's stead. To the east lies Gurgle grass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast upon Wormerkampa meat. Netherling brings Ganu Valley 3, and storm in ears recede to dull drizzle. Okay. Gotta give him some stuff. You there. Netherling's coming is fortuitous as late season rains. Gunavanu, and Gunavanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. All Vanu and Oxundu must undergo this rite of passage in respect of others in the tribe. Otherwise, no better than Nestling. Brother fails trial 7 times, but must try for the 8th time soon. 8 times. No Vanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gales of laughter from others in tribe shame family until day sun is in sky no longer burns. Ganu Vanu sees Netherlings help like others, like wind which brings seeds to bloom. Gunavanu would ask you for his help as well. Rite of passage rules very strict, but Gunavanu has planned. Rules forbid aid from other members of tribe, but say nothing of Netherlings. Help my brother and quell impending storm of derision of our family faces. Brother's name is Gunavanu, and he roosts... Gunavanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanu and seek him out, for Gunavanu stays nestling forever. Okay. Ask about his whereabouts. You too. You guys seen the idiot that failed the trial 7 times? Gunavanu never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Gunavanu soars like Griffin in his dreams. Vanu not see him since sunrise. Alright. Netherlings find Gunavanu easily. Look under every tree and village. Gunuvanu follows shade as sunset follows sunrise. Say to Gunuvanu, wake up, and Netherling comes to know true meaning of panic. Alright. There's one more I gotta talk to. Somewhere in the circle. Oh, there he is. Netherling seeks out Gunuvanu. He is skilled at two things: finding shade for napping and running away when Chief gives work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him. Okay. Ah, found him. He's under here. Ah, Gunuvanu awake. Yes, he is. Gunuvanu works hard. A Netherling, no wings, fleshy beak. Not Vanu, certainly. Netherling should not speak up on Vanu that slumbers. Claws cut sharper than fierce gale. Your brother sent me looking for you. What? Gunuvanu brother sends Netherling to help with rite of passage? Gunuvanu passes right and is no longer a nestling. Heaven shine on Gunuvanu this day. Worry of failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. But now with Netherling's help, Gunuvanu casts off weight and soars higher than any in Oak Zundu imagines. Alright. There we go. Ether current obtained. Let's go finish this last quest. Let's teleport back. The Tramontane is upon us, the white feasts, and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sanu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles, but and made a gift to them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who concerns that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sanu. We have the power to strike down this impostor. We must beg of you an island to see it done. Boats against the tempest in vain. Do they struggle? Yet, who is Sanu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Ponente. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sanu. On that you have my word. Come, Magnomus, let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. Oh, I forgot to gather the things at the locations. Oh, I'll get those in a minute. It's a side quest anyway, it's fine. Ooh, last one of these. Yoink. Our Asgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. And all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Magnarmus, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited at all the same. So tell me, Magnarmus, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yes. After you then, Magnarmus, all aboard? Alright. Really, I gotta assemble the party now. Let's assemble the party. And while the party assembles, I'll go pick up the things that I need. And 2. And last one. Might want to do it this way. Alright, now I gotta return this to the guy. Sleepless nights make Ganu Valley's mind maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plants Ganu Valley seeks? Yep. Netherling brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become sustenance for gurgle grass, and big wheel of nature turns without hindrance. Getting some people. Waiting for the thing. Hey, we got a light party. Need YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. All right, 2 to go. They don't lift their right foot. Got it down to 14 minutes with all these people here. Be better if they were doing the Manderville Mambo. Shit. Kill the ads. The harpoons. All right, wheel that bitch in. Harpoon that whale and bring her on in. Ad phase. Keep these two separated or they get a defensive buff. Yes, it does. Spine really weakens it. We put the barrier up. We're good. Next ad phase. You two on me. There we go. found it, the source of all our troubles. Attack the corona. And we have won. Da 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 da. Can't even calm anyone. All right. I found the key! There it is. Key was in the whale. Oh.
Darkness, light to none, hearken. Receiver, blessing, small.
I'm starting to hear her again. Oh, you guys, huh?
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
Ready to kill you both now, huh? And is voiced.
How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Shit.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Well, shit.
her deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Will. Forgive me, Magnomus. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for yet we yet live. We know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. I can fly here now! Alright. We failed to secure the key. We must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. Those Undu at least shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform the Chief Sanu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Okay. Here we go.
Wait, something is amiss. Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once! And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
Your undoing.
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken. Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
Well, one and only.
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
He is the sole
Genocide
winner
has
of the
ever
stupidest
been the
hat
Empire's
award.
favored recourse.
Okay.
And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the Icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Oh gosh, is he gonna execute Order 66?
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Where did that come from?
Take cover!
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Oh no, they got a Super Star Destroyer.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Yeah, literally, how could you miss it? Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Berezath Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me, this is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sanu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you. We will rejoin you on the airship. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. It's the same color as the one your sister used to use. Oh wait, it wasn't supposed to be revealed. Speak with Sid. You know, I don't know why I drove normally when I could have flown all along. Think that 12 you're alive, Magnarmus. When that battleship appeared and fired over on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphano. What in the seven hells happened out there? First the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the God's damned Emperor pays us a visit. What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next, the Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sanu sends his warmest regards, Magnomus. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Zundu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varys was only interested in reaching Az's Law. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? Alright, we parked it aboard. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. Az's Law lies in that direction. We'll find it. The Solil may have have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sas Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
The same race as the people in the
We spent
Empire.
little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing. Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Aziz's Lair should be.
Hold on, everyone!
Is not that.
Look! I think that's it! Chief, is that Alagon? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Not the auxiliary propeller.
It's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Alagons always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
All right. Well, looks like we had to give up for now. Ah! We barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our skyship fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Solil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Aziz's Lair. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the Guardsman when you arrive, then he will show you in. Alright, we gotta go talk to Emmerich. Thermal birds. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich and the others await you within.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Alagons. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, Based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Airship reborn, huh? Let's go speak with Tataru. Into the bar. Welcome back, Magnarmus. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? No, they hid behind a barrier. So you finally arrived at Az's Law only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. It's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Magnarmus. We'll get to Az's Law yet. When you fled the victory feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? But shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look, and it was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Ishtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there's been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru, let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Back to Ul'dah. Yes, an airship reborn. The whole DLC is us just building up the airship. Not you. Alright. You. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarapin. You saved Her Grace and Father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the Mineral Concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded battered bodies of a dozen Crystal Braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. Ishtola's wand. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. Is as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that yet lingereth yet upon this wand, I hath surely been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form to its constituent ether, and that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation that Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell. There speaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlayan forbade us to use this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage have left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sildi excavation site, then, and our thanks to you for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return. We already defeated Moby Dick. We don't need to hunt the white whale anymore. Central Thanalan. We gotta go there. So, here. Whee! Oh yeah, I can fly here. Alright. Evidence of Y'shtola's passage will have been made faint by time. Mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Here we go with a cutscene. The trail leadeth north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither that hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she's still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this maelstrom, and the ether that formeth one soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Urianger, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Magnanimous, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seed Seer's aid. Gridania. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, the Stola is still adrift in its mist, then we may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pagel. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Connie Senna without delay. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seed Seer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. The Elder Seed Seer awaits. Pray follow me. Alright. Lead us in. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However,
in requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
memory serves, Istola's sister is named Ymitra. She is supposed to be a member of the Sons of St. Koinaj. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Akpalu Falls, from what I recall. Let us look for her there. And off we go. On a mission to get our cat girl back. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphano Levier, and this is Tataru Taru. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell, of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
All right. Oh, Stola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Ishtola is resting within an inn room, though she's still unconscious. The signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Ishtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for a couple of more items just before it's ready. I've already placed the orders for these items. Could I ask that you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworks Guild, and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isumayan, and they ought to take care of you. Okay. Let's gear her up. What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order for Mr. Sataru, you say? You came at a good time. I finished it but moments ago, and it was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Next one. To the Conjurers Guild. You are come to Steelglade Fane, the home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes, Mr. Shitaru's order, as requested. It has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Alright. Airship landing. Go up the stairs. Errands completed. Turn them in. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Ooh, it is precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is the master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Magnarmus. I can't wait to see what Estola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the Conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we?
Estola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
Yes.
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Wasn't who did. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya in the field of etheric research. She was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alize and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it is to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Well, I believe you've mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. To Ishgard. Heck yeah. More adventuring. Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Magnanimous, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue to search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. To Tailfeather! There it is. And out of the snow. A long soak in the lifestream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured my strength is returning to me. I should be back to my former self ere long. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Sharlayan. Once we descend to the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory, which we must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Dravanian hinterland. It's okay. Actually, I'm going to use the other mount. This looks better flying anyway. You like the sailboat more? All right, another they came speech.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Travanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thalaic River. Let us search for a crossing. Alright, now we can't fly again, so we're back to this mount. And I need to find 4 of those and do 4 quests for these, so... First one... Southeast, 113 yawns. Okay. Oh, there it is. I missed it almost. I almost missed one. Almost missed it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Here we go. I think, yeah, that's out the other door. Okay. Knowledge seeks no man. There's the motto of Charlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It fails to us to seek enlightenment. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. Falls. During the 6th astral era and the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlayan journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlayan has become an empty husk of her former self. Uplander is mistaken. Charlayan has new keepers. It is on cusp of new age of glory. Bunch of goblins, huh? Goblins here to plunder the city. Uplander is mistaken, muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When I last looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please, we do not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. Sword slashing? Yeah. Eat some ass. Ass beatings all around. Into town. Excuse me, going over here. Give me this, so I can teleport back here. Done. Alright, next. Here is the heart of settlement. Name of Idleshire. What have we got here, guests? Greetings to you. I am Alphino Leveilleur, and may I introduce my companions, Magnarmus, Darkblade, and Ishtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the sort of it, aye. This place, Idleshire. I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, 'twas only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in, but we weren't the first to arrive neither. By then, Slowfix and his gobby friends were already settled. At first, gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlayans departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing, not to sound ungrateful, but the Trapshire people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understand is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I am not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Ooh, a better sword. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Zweihander. Alright. That sword looks alright. Not horrible. So Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idleshire, get in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Charlayan. Yes, Charlayans should know best way to deal with creatures. So we are to eliminate the golems. That should be a simple enough affair. Automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses, and I see no reason why it should not still work. Let us divide the task between the three of us. The quicker we be finished with it. All right. Do. Let's go. I said the words, and the golem has fallen. With a shudder, the golem crumbles to pieces. Next one. And done. Mission accomplished. Yeah, give me this one. And Slowfix says, golems are no more. Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. And I don't need any of that. Blenders helped Gabi flock. Earn rights of citizen of Vileshire, but Slowfix must ask of another favor. Another favor, you say? A time ago, dear friend Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins. Show no mercy even towards Gabikin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do. I am suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Let's go. 260. 260. I got some Ether Current quests to do soon, too. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Really take both of them. You're a stranger, you're a sneaky peeker. You're a thief of working for Illuminati. You can't take these things. No, they are for all to enjoy, but Illuminati always try to steal and hide things. Taplicks must be on constant guard. If you say you are a Gabi friend, then prove it. Find Illuminati and defeat them. Drive them away from this place. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go... Get the other quest real quick. Two that send me this way. Go ahead and pick them both up. Oh no, that's not it. It's not the quest at all. Okay. It's only one right now. And we go on. First stop right here. I don't look sick at all. Yeah, I don't have much, just a slightly stuffed up nose and whatnot. I only feel it enough to be annoying. Oh yeah, Phoenix's was an ear infection. Hello, old friend. The Uplander, long time no eye catch. What is bringing Uplander here? Does Uplander have lust eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. I know I recognize that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Whisket gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Ah, Brayflox eat Illuminati for sun-upses. Who eats who for sun-upses? Ah! Brayflox all talks. Unwise you are to come here after dirty taking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. Brayflox did no unright. Cheese recipe is gobby birthright. Save tongue flaps for trading in death pit. Pray to Godfathers for punishment is near times. It appears we have no choice. Alright. I've had all of you. But wait, there's more! Alright, Ishtola, let him have it.
Aoife, to me. Have at you.
And they've been had at. And she just nuked them bitches. Illuminati, no match for furious gobfists of Brayflox. More junk is awaiting Brayflox muchly. Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected to coming to Charlane. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way. Alright, we'll just drive back because I gotta talk to this guy along the way and get the ether current. You slew Illuminati fighting force. You are a true Gabi friend. Things here are all people of Idleshire, but Illuminati try to steal them away. Illuminati is our enemy. Illuminati is your enemy. This means you are our friend. Okay. Done. Let's go back to town. Goblins fucked up. Uplanders are back. Did Uplanders find friend of Slowfix? Time has not cured recklessness of Brayflox. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflox would now be dead. Gabi. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Brayflox are joined by unseverable Gabi bond. If Slowfix had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflox, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gabi Flock at first meeting. All I had to do was say I'm friends with Brayflox, and I would have had to do a lot less fetch quests. Uplanders have held up bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Idleshire, free to cross river at will. The Uplanders must leave for now. Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlane thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowfix has already ordered Gobwatch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels. For no, Magnarmus, shall we then? Yeah. We shall. Wait. FFXIV has very important tasks for Trusty Uplander. Must be done with fastness. Aetherite of Idleshire needs inspection. Maybe needs upkeep too. If Gobbies do not take a look and fix little problems, its spinnings may shudder and stop. Or there is very big boom. But FFXIV does not have the right tools. Uplander, there is no time to waste. FFXIV needs aether flow distributors. The nearest are invasive Illuminati. Come, raid their store pots. Okay. I will go do that. By order of Chief Slowfix, Uplanders can come and go at will. One moment for clearing away the barricade. Finally, we can continue our journey. Oh, shit. Barring any misadventure, we shall soon arrive at a cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once. I am ready whenever you are. Let us go meet the legendary Matoya. I do have some unfinished business in Idleshire now. Well, as soon as I do this. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Charlayan gathered to hone their knowledge. Even from this distance, it is plain much of it has been given back to the wilderness. The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of Hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know where to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans. Thence head straight until we arrive at the base of a bluff. Aha! There it is. The last one. Oh no, the third one. There's one more out to the south. Gotta talk to the treasure hunter. God damn it, I've been had. Some twice cursed sons of a mad, blind bitch have made off with all my taken, and my tradables too. I knew this place was full of treasure hunters, but I never reckoned it'd be my treasure they'd be hunted. And it ain't just my losses that concern me. The gobbies count on the goods I bring in to keep this place fed and watered. If I don't get my stock back, this whole town could fall apart. What do you say, adventurer? Will you help me bring these thieving curs to book? An adventurer coming back and forth from the answering quarter says he bumped into a gang of ill-looking brutes on the front bridge. Nearly knocked the poor kid into the Thaliac. They did. Anyhow, he says they were heading into the ruins to meet me there, and we'll start the search. Okay. I'll be back for that after I finish the other quest I accepted. Let's go get the tools to fix the aetheryte first, because it's back the old, other way. Getting flying as I go. This. This is where I met Brayflox. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one quest real quick since it's back in the opposite direction, and then we'll call it a night. All I gotta do is go in and grab 3 things real quick. gonna stop me from doing this, then your funeral. One more to grab, and then I just teleport back and turn this in. Oh, there it is. The Idleshire. Has Uplander found Aetherflow distributors? Yes, here they are. Thank you, Uplander. With these, half-six can do upkeep. Uplanders of Charlayan are making aetherites to world, using tricksy ancient knowledge. If Galliflock uses tools and parts left by old Uplanders, then aetherite of Idleshire will stay spinning for many, many years. Nope. Then what I got? Give me the money. Done. Alright, we will go ahead and shutter her down here. Well, have a good night, alright? We'll continue with meeting Matoya on Thursday.